Leo, Emma, and Lucas were best friends. They had known each other since they were toddlers, growing up together in the picturesque village of Sunnybrook. Their bond was unbreakable, and they spent every moment they could exploring the wonders of their home. They lived in Sunnybrook, a small village. It was a place where everyone knew each other, and the sense of community was strong. The village was surrounded by lush green hills that seemed to embrace it, providing a sense of security and peace. Sunnybrook was a happy place, surrounded by green hills. The villagers took pride in their beautiful surroundings, and every home had a garden bursting with colorful flowers. The air was always filled with the sweet scent of blossoms and the cheerful songs of birds. The children loved to play outside and had many adventures in the fields. They would spend hours running through the tall grass, playing games and imagining themselves as brave explorers on a quest. The fields were their playground, and every day brought a new adventure.
One sunny afternoon, they were playing hide and seek. Leo was counting. His eyes were closed, and he leaned against an old oak tree, counting loudly while Emma and Lucas giggled and ran off to find the perfect hiding spot.
Emma and Lucas ran to hide. They knew they had to find a spot quickly before Leo finished counting. Their hearts raced with excitement as they darted through the trees, looking for a place where they wouldn't be easily found. They found a small path that led into the woods. It was a path they had never noticed before, hidden behind a thick curtain of ivy. The path seemed to beckon them, promising a new adventure.
"Let's hide here," whispered Emma. Her eyes sparkled with excitement as she tugged on Lucas's sleeve, urging him to follow her down the mysterious path.
Lucas nodded, his curiosity piqued. He trusted Emma's instincts and knew that wherever she led, an adventure was sure to follow, and they followed the path. The further they went, the more the sounds of the village faded away, replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant chirping of birds. It was cool and shady under the trees. The canopy above provided a welcome respite from the afternoon sun, and the air was filled with the earthy scent of moss and pine. The sunlight made pretty patterns on the ground. It filtered through the leaves, creating a mosaic of light and shadow that danced on the forest floor as the breeze gently swayed the branches. The children went deeper and deeper into the woods. Each step took them further into a world that felt both familiar and strange, as if they were crossing into a realm of magic and wonder. They didn't realize they were far from home. The excitement of the adventure had made them lose track of time and distance. They were so engrossed in their exploration that they didn't notice how far they had wandered. They didn't know they were about to enter a magical place. The path they were on seemed to glow with an otherworldly light, and the air around them felt charged with a strange energy. They were about to have the biggest adventure of their lives. Unbeknownst to them, the forest held secrets and wonders beyond their wildest dreams. As they ventured further, they would discover hidden realms, meet fantastical creatures, and embark on a journey that would change their lives forever. The forest was alive with magic. As they walked, they began to notice things they had never seen before. Glowing flowers, trees that seemed to whisper, and tiny lights that flitted about like fireflies. They came across a wise old tree that seemed to be watching them. Its bark was gnarled and ancient, and its branches stretched out like welcoming arms. The tree spoke in a voice that was both deep and gentle, telling them stories of the forest and its many wonders. The children listened in awe, captivated by the tree's tales. They learned about the forest's history, its magical inhabitants, and the adventures of those who had come before them. As they continued their journey, they discovered hidden treasures. They found sparkling gems, ancient artifacts, and mysterious scrolls that hinted at even greater adventures to come. They also made new friends. The forest was home to many magical creatures, and the children soon found themselves playing with fairies, talking animals, and other fantastical beings. As the sun began to set, they realized it was time to return home. They retraced their steps, carrying with them the treasures they had found and the memories of their incredible adventure. And when they finally emerged from the forest, they were greeted by the warm embrace of their village. The villagers welcomed them back with open arms, eager to hear about their journey. The children shared their stories, and the village listened in wonder. Their adventure had brought a touch of magic to Sunnybrook, and the village would never be the same again. As the day came to an end, the village of Sunnybrook was bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. The children knew that their adventure was just the beginning, and that many more magical journeys awaited them in the days to come. They stood at the edge of the forest, looking out at the trees with a sense of wonder and anticipation. The forest had become a place of endless possibilities, and they couldn't wait to see what other secrets it held. That night, as the stars twinkled above Sunnybrook, the children dreamed of their next adventure. They knew that as long as they had each other, there was no limit to the magic they could find. The woods were different now. They had always been a place of mystery, but today they felt alive with an otherworldly energy. The air was thick with enchantment, and every step seemed to echo with the whispers of ancient secrets. The trees were taller, and the leaves shimmered with strange colors. Each leaf seemed to hold a spectrum of hues, shifting from emerald green to deep violet as the light touched them. It was as if the forest itself was breathing, its life force visible in the vibrant foliage. The air hummed with soft music. It wasn't just any music, it was a melody that seemed to come from the very heart of the forest. The notes were delicate, like the tinkling of 1,000 tiny bells, and they wove together in a symphony that spoke of magic and wonder.
"This is amazing," whispered Lucas. His eyes were wide with awe as he took in the sight before him. He had heard stories of the Whispering Woods, but nothing had prepared him for the reality of it.
Emma giggled. "It's like a fairy tale," she exclaimed, her voice filled with excitement. She twirled around, her arms outstretched, as if she could capture the magic in her hands. The forest seemed to respond to her joy, the leaves rustling in a gentle applause.
Just then, a butterfly landed on Emma's hand. It was unlike any butterfly she'd ever seen. Its wings were a kaleidoscope of colors, each one more brilliant than the last. The delicate creature seemed to glow with an inner light, casting a soft radiance around it. But it wasn't an ordinary butterfly. This butterfly was special, a guardian of the forest's secrets. Its presence was a sign that Emma, Leo, and Lucas were welcome in this magical place. Its wings sparkled like rainbows. As it fluttered gently on Emma's hand, the colors shifted and danced, creating a mesmerizing display. It was as if the butterfly carried the essence of the forest's magic within its delicate wings, and when it spoke, its voice was like tiny bells. The sound was clear and pure, resonating with a musical quality that was both enchanting and soothing. It was a voice that carried the wisdom of the ages, a voice that could only belong to a creature of magic. Butterfly, welcome, it chimed, to the enchanted forest. Its words were a melody, a song of greeting that filled the air with warmth and welcome. The children felt a sense of belonging, as if they had been invited into a world of wonder and possibility. Emma, Leo, and Lucas gasped. They had never imagined that such a place could exist. The forest was alive with magic, and they were a part of it. Their hearts swelled with excitement and curiosity, eager to explore the wonders that lay ahead. They looked around in wonder. Every corner of the forest seemed to hold a new surprise, a new marvel waiting to be discovered. The trees, the flowers, the very air itself seemed to shimmer with a magical glow, inviting them to delve deeper into the heart of the forest. Everything seemed to shimmer and glow. The forest was a tapestry of light and color, a living painting that changed with every breath. It was a place where dreams and reality intertwined, where the impossible became possible. This was no ordinary forest. It was a realm of enchantment, a sanctuary of magic that existed beyond the boundaries of the everyday world. Here the rules of reality were suspended, and the wonders of the imagination came to life. This was a place of magic, a place where the ordinary became extraordinary, where the mundane was transformed into the miraculous. The Whispering Woods were a testament to the power of wonder, a reminder that magic is real and it is all around us, waiting to be discovered.